Biopigment metabolism. Bilirubin is a principal biopigment from the disruption of RBC. Because disruption of RBC will release the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a complex molecule, and it will disperse in three constituents. We have heme, which is the hemoglobin contain 4 heme, which is the ferroprotoporphyrin, which is binding to the globin, which is the protein, also the component of the hemoglobin, and hemoglobin. Then and also iron. Iron is.
We name other heme protein.
Heme protein. Myoglobin, catalase, and cytochrome. This is the other. Next. Iron is bind to transferrin, and it will be returned back to the iron storage like liver and bone marrow for the body to reuse it again. Then, while the protein will be degraded to its constituent, which is amino acid, and it will be also reused by the body. While the heme is converted to bilirubin after 2 to 3 hours. The bilirubin is heme converted to bilirubin after 2 to 3 hours. The bilirubin will go with the circulations to where the albumin will bind to it, so that because albumin is responsible for the transportation of bilirubin or in the liver for the conjugation. The conjugation starts in hepatocyte of bilirubin. Bilirubin and bind to albumin is called unconjugated or the indirect bilirubin. The conjugation occurs on hepatocyte. The unconjugated bilirubin will travel along the sinusoidal spaces where the albumin releases the bilirubin, so that it will be picked by the ligadin, which is carrier protein that is responsible for transportation of bilirubin to the endoplasmic reticulum of the hepatocyte for the conjugation. And the hepatocyte, the conjugation or esterification will occur. And it needed an enzyme called the uryl diphosphate glucuronidase transferase, where this enzyme will give or will transfer the glucuronic acid to the two proteinic acid side chain of the bilirubin to form a bilirubin glucuronide, or now it is already called conjugated bilirubin or the direct bilirubin. The direct bilirubin or the conjugated bilirubin will be released from hepatocyte, so that it will be stored in the gallbladder, or the large portion of it is stored in the gallbladder to combine with bile acid, bile salt, and to form a bile. After that, the bile is already converted to bile, or some of the bilirubin which is conjugated. It will just be stimulated. This bile is only released from the gallbladder upon the stimulation of hormones and food, so because it is needed for digestion. It is now on the intestinal tract. Now, if this bilirubin will approach the large intestine, it will be reduced by the bacteria, especially on the lower portion of the gastrointestinal tract, and it will reduce to urobilinogen. And it will be used up in 3 portions. The large portion of urobilinogen, which is 80%, will be oxidized to urobilin. Urobilin or sercobilin is responsible for the urobilin is the colorless. Urobilinogen plus colorless product, and it will be oxidized to urobilin or sercobilin, which is responsible for the brown color of the pieces. The second portion is be absorbed by the extrahepatic circulation and will be re-excreted by the liver. And then the last portion is also go with the systemic circulation, and it will be filtered by the kidney, so that it will be excreted from the urine, and that is already excreted.
Nakaka-excrete what product in the urine?
ano, conjugated to their, you will be need, your